Welcome again to another lesson. Our topic for discussion today is the environment. We are going to talk about the environment. Okay, so the environment is the home for human beings, for plants, and then animals. Okay, so the environment, the human beings, the plants, the animals is also the things that surround us. So the environment simply means the things that surrounds us, the things that we see around us. Okay, there are two types of environment. We have the natural environment and then the artificial environment. Okay, so let's look at the natural environment first. The natural environment is the part of the environment created by God. Okay, so give me examples of things created by God. We can say trees, we can say earth, we can say animals, rivers, mountains, lakes, etc. These are all things created by God, and these are the things that makes up the natural environment. Okay, now in the pictures there, you can see we have the forest and then the river. The forest and the river are parts of the natural environment. They are part of the things that are made up of the natural environment. Can you mention any other thing that makes up the natural environment? Okay. Now let's look at the artificial environment. So the artificial environment is also made up of things made by man. Okay, artificial environment is made up of things made by man. What are some of these things? We can talk of cars, we can talk of airplanes, we can talk of buses, train, we can talk of a whole lot of things. Even in our classroom, we can talk about our chairs, our tables, our books, our pencils and erasers. These are all examples of things created by man, and they are the things that makes up the artificial environment. So in the images below, you can see an aeroplane, and then you can see a television set. So they are examples of things that you can find in the artificial environment. So what is the importance of this environment at all? Is the environment important? Is it important at all? Well, let us take a look at this and see if it is important or not. Okay, so humankind benefits from the environment in many ways. What are these ways? Let us look at them. The first one is that we use land. Human beings use land. Living things use land. Okay, so we farm on land. Land is used to make farm. Different crops are grown on the land, which gives us food. We also build our houses on land. Even our school building is built on a land. Human beings, plants and animals live on the land. So the land is important to us. The land is important to us, and the land is part of the environment. So it means that the environment is also what's important to us. Okay, so you can see the farmland and then you can see the house. They are all on land. They are all on land. Okay. The second one is the atmosphere. The atmosphere is also part of the environment. Okay, and then the atmosphere gives us good air. It gives us good air. We also get rain and sunshine from the atmosphere. We also get rain and sunshine from the atmosphere. The third one is water bodies. Water bodies. When we talk about water bodies, we can talk about the sea, the rivers, the pipe-borne water. We can talk about a whole lot of water bodies. Okay, waterfalls and all that. They are all parts of the water bodies. Okay, we get, and there are certain things that we get from the water bodies which helps us. Okay, some of these things include that we get fishes from the water bodies. We are also able to travel on water. Okay, so larger water body serves as a means of transportation, because when you are traveling on the water, you use a boat or a ship in traveling on the water. So the water bodies also serves as a means of transportation. We also use water for cooking, for bathing, and other cleaning purposes. Okay, so the environment, as we said earlier, is very important because we get all these things from the environment. Now, the environment is important to us. Yes, we have seen that, but there are certain things that we do that destroys the environment. There are certain things that we do which destroys the environment. Let us address some of these things. Okay, so God created man to take care of all things he has created, but man sometimes does activities that destroy the land. These activities include throwing waste paper and plastic bags around. These are rubbish and they should be put in dustbins. They shouldn't be thrown around just like that. And another thing is that we urinate at the wrong places. We cut down trees without planting new ones. We defecate at the wrong places. We also burn bushes, and the fire can destroy many plants and also kill many animals. We sometimes also catch fish with poison. When some fishermen go for fishing, they use poison, and it is something that destroys the water bodies, right? And then when animals eat all the plants or the grass on a particular land, it leads to overgrazing. Also, when we do not weed our houses or our school compound, sometimes the school compound is very weedy. The weeds there have grown taller than us, but still we are there. Nobody is doing anything about it. It also contributes to destroying the environment. Another thing is illegal mining activities, which is popularly known as galamsey here in Ghana. Now in the picture below, you can see that people have thrown rubbish in the sea, and the sea has brought all those rubbish to the shore. So you can see that the shore is very, very dirty. The shore is very, very dirty, and it is an activity that contributes to destroying the environment. It's an activity that contributes to destroying the environment. Let us now consider things that we can do to keep the environment healthy. We've seen things that when we do destroys the environment. Let's look at things that when we do can contribute to a clean and healthy environment. It is our duty as humankind to keep the environment clean and healthy. The animals can't do it, the plants can't do it. It is human beings who can do it. So God asks us to take care of other things he has created, and we can do that in the following ways. We must avoid burning bushes. We should clear weeds around our houses and school compounds. We must put rubbish in dust bins, not throw them on the way, not throw them in bushes, not throw them in the sea. We must put them in dust bins. We must also water flowers. We must not go to toilet at the wrong places. We should avoid open defecation. You must also plant more trees, okay, to replace the ones that has been cut down. When you cut down one tree, you should plant another one to replace it, right? Now in the picture, you can see that the boy and the mother are planting trees. They are planting trees to replace the lost ones, which is an activity that is going to help protect the environment and keeps it clean and healthy. So now we have learned that we should be able to keep our environment clean. Now let us come to our classroom. We should be able to also keep our classroom clean. To be able to do that, we need to prepare a roster to keep the classroom clean. So as children, in order to keep the classroom clean and healthy, we must prepare a roster in the class, and then divide ourselves into groups so that some will take care of sweeping, some will take care of emptying the dustbin, and then some will also take care of cleaning the chalkboard. I hope we have seen ways of keeping our environment clean, and we are going to adhere to these ways and make our environment clean and healthy. Right, we have come to the end of the lesson, and then I'll see you in another class.